back. My name's Nick.
And I'm Corey, and today we're watching a movie that you voted. Oh, you didn't vote.
You did.
You did vote on it, but you didn't win. But
You
we want to
didn't
do it
win,
anyways.
but we snuck it in because we've been wanting to do this for a while. It's
The Proposal. It's
with
a movie.
Sandra Bullock
And-
and the less known Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling's other better Ryan sometimes, but not really. They're kind of.
I actually like Gosling more. I think.
I like them. Well, Ryan Gosling is the actor of my favorite movie, but
Good
Ryan
guys,
Reynolds.
bad guys.
Nice guys.
Nice
Don't
guys.
worry, you'll get it eventually. But
Well,
Ryan
there's
Reynolds,
good guys, nice guys, and
Ryan
bad
Reynolds
guys.
is my spirit animal actor. He's my favorite, like, funny actor. So they're both my. I love Ryan's. Is all I'm saying.
Ryan's just a lot.
If your name is Ryan out there, I love you. Anyways,
what's this about?
she's a Type A Manhattan executive with a she-devil reputation. He's her harried assistant. Harried? Harrier? He's a hairy guy, but getting this odd couple married is the only way she won't lose her immigration visa in this deft comedy.
Immigration. Oh, she's Canadian.
Canada's basically American.
Yeah, those immigrants don't count.
I love this also, the last line, with Betty White.
Rip.
She's just in there.
If you guys want to see the full uncut, uncensored version and vote on what we watch next, make sure to go to patreon.com/nickandcorey, where you can do all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
And support your boys.
And you can also just give us money sometimes, because like we're
It
nice.
helps.
We're nice people. Just
It helps.
Just throw your dollar bills at us.
You give us money, we give you funny.
If you have like loose nickels in your pocket, just like send it over. You're not using it for anything. We all know that you have change that you've never touched for like 7 years. Just give it to us. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not 12 o'clock.
Oh
you
no,
silly.
the power went out?
Love how you have a clock and a watch on the same nightstand, so you can really tell what time it is. And Betty White.
I'm a fan of Sandra Bullock. We need to watch Miss Congeniality. Do you guys
I
want us
had
to
it
watch
on a
Miss
list.
Congeniality? If you do, let us know.
Literally saved my life. Thank you. Thank you.
He somehow looks older here than some of his
Than
later
Deadpool.
movies. Yeah.
Frank, people in this country are busy, broke, and they hate to read, and they need someone they can trust.
Wait, it's got even worse in that direction? This is 2009, I think.
There's a comment that every movie that we watch we're saying is from 2009. I have no idea what year
I
it's
think
from.
this one's actually 2009, though. It's literally 2009.
Well, we got one finally.
This one's
Ha!
valid.
Take that, suckers.
You've thrown enough line out to hit it.
Oh, he spilled his
he was
coffee
almost
on the
good.
mail boy. That hair, so 2000s.
Is she like the office god?
It's here, send.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's an it? It's
Yeah.
here?
She's the demon.
Ah.
Did you call him? Ugh, what's her name? The one with the ugly hands.
Ugly hands?
hands.
Who is ugly hands? What's an ugly hand?
You have ugly hands. You have chody thumbs.
You have ugly face.
And I told her that she doesn't get her manuscript in on time. You won't give her a release date. Also, your immigration lawyer called to say that it's imperative. that
Cancel
you-
the call, push the meeting to tomorrow, and keep the lawyer on the sheets. Oh, and
Keep the lawyer on the sheets? As in, like, what? Keep fucking them?
I'm a freak in the lawyer sheets, if you know what I mean.
What?
I don't know.
Well, that was originally my cup
and I'm drinking your coffee. Why?
because your coffee spilled.
He's treating this like such a Dom sub moment of like, oh my god, I'm so sorry you're drinking my
It literally
coffee
is.
that I never touched. It just has my name on it. Also, it has a phone number of a nice lady.
Why are we headed to Bob's office?
What was
What kind of
that?
answer was that?
Yeah, what kind of a shit answer is that?
She's like, you should find it out.
It's the only one I've ever given you. There's an incredible novel in there, the kind of novel you used to publish.
Okay, they work in a novel publishing place.
I asked you over a dozen times to get Frank to do Oprah, and you didn't do it. You're fired.
Oh!
I just got off the phone with him, and he is in.
Oh!
You didn't even call him, did you?
Okay, that, on him. He didn't
Wait,
do his
what's
job.
happening?
So
No.
you asked what's happening. I'm telling you because if they say that we don't know what's happening because you say
No,
that.
not because of that.
Let me explain. I
No,
know.
don't explain shit. I've seen this movie.
Oh, I've never seen it before.
They're about to talk more, and they're gonna show what happened.
Well, then why would you ask what's happening?
Don't do it.
You poisonous bitch!
Oh yes, Bob delivered that.
The way that he delivered that.
You poisonous bitch! He fucking
The way
threw
he
that
like
spell,
wiggled,
dude.
yeah.
He threw a wand.
Even Guardian Leviosa that.
And you are a monster.
Bob, stop.
He looks so happy.
Because you have no semblance of a life.
She knows something.
does.
She's gonna do something.
I didn't fire you because I feel threatened. No.
Because you didn't do
Oh
your job.
god, she's
Because
soft
you're
talking
lazy.
him.
Lazy, entitled, incompetent.
Another word, and you're going out of here with an armed escort Andrew will film it with his little camera phone, and he will put it on that internet site.
Put it on the internet
On
site.
that internet site.
I
On
love that.
YouTube?
I'm on her
where's
side.
this going?
Honestly, I'm on her side. She doesn't seem that poisonous to me. She just seems like a head boss ass bitch. Maybe I'm not supposed to, but I'm on her side so far in the scene. Like, the guy just didn't do his job.
That's because you probably want a strong mommy in your life.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Listen, I've worked too hard for this promotion to throw it all away, okay? I'm sure the dad is pissed, but we take all of our submissions around here very seriously and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Oh, the switch up.
They tell you to quit?
Every single day. Ms. Tate's office.
See, he's honest. They have a good quirky relationship going on where
Very
like,
quirky.
he's scared for his life and she's just kind of like pissed off.
We just spoke to your immigration attorney.
Great. So we're all good? Everything good?
Oh yeah, we're all not good.
And you are being deported.
Ooh.
Deported?
And apparently there was also some paperwork that you didn't fill out in time.
Okay, to her defense,
I mean, she is
paperwork and that bureaucratic shit, that is my biggest villain in my life. Like, if I
Paper?
was, yeah, oh yeah. Documentation and paperwork
Nick
specifically.
is a rock in the rock, paper, scissors of life.
It's got to be something we can do.
We can reapply, but unfortunately, you have to leave the
How do
country.
you say that? Unfortunately?
Unfortunately,
Did you hear that?
you have to leave the country.
He said unfortunately.
If there was any way at all that we could make this thing work, we'd be doing it.
Ah, green card marriage.
Do you like this guy has like white hair, but his eyebrows are dark as
She's on the line.
I know.
She's on hold. She needs to speak to me right away.
I know.
But I told you you were otherwise engaged. She insisted, so sorry.
Ah, an idea was born.
She's gonna marry him to not get deported. That's an interesting thing. Fetch ring.
Gentlemen, I
Put it on me.
understand. I understand.
Consummate marriage in my pussy.
Consummate marriage in my Badusia?
You know that if they got married and they had to do it, she'd put it in him.
We're,
Oh yeah,
getting married.
she would peg.
You're getting married.
Is that like is also against the law? Like, are you allowed to have inner
You know-
office work marriage?
Getting married. Yes.
You think he's like, if we're getting married, do I still have to work weekends? See, this is like, are you allowed to marry your secretary?
Wouldn't be the first time one of us fell for our secretaries.
This is true. This is true. Edwin, you dog. They're like, no one's believing this. Not a single person.
Can't find a love like ours. So,
Ooh, that was really good going for that kiss.
Ugh.
thank you very much, gentlemen. We will do that right away. Thank you very
Technically, like, this is a solid solution.
It is.
Also, she's f***ing filthy rich. Couldn't she just rent a
And
husband?
attractive.
She could easily buy a husband. I guess technically you can't mail order bride if you're also an immigrant.
How did it spread that fast?
They all just all overheard. There's a secret line of secretaries in every business that they just like spread it like gossip.
I'm not gonna marry you.
much. Sure you are. Because if you don't marry me, your dreams of touching the lives of millions with the written word are dead.
Whoa.
Ah, yes, this is wholesome.
Threatening you in shotgun marriage.
Bob is gonna fire you the second I'm gone.
If you marry for immigration purposes, I think you have to be married for like minimum 5 years. Otherwise, they'll like kind of annul it.
No, you can get married quick. That's why 90 Day Fiancé exists.
Ms. Tate,
Yes.
please come with me.
Any relation to Andrew Tate?
Honestly, probably.
So I have one question for you. Are you both committing fraud to avoid her?
No, no.
We had a phone tip this afternoon from a man named
Would it be
Bob Spalding.
Bob Spalding.
We know you're incredibly busy with a room full of gardeners and delivery boys to tend to.
Ooh, she's being condescending.
Oh,
Not a great move.
Will be a scheduled interview. I'll put you each in a room, and I'll ask you every little
See,
question.
if the fact that you're describing this kind of gives away a lot.
Well, this also is way like deeper of a thing than most people have to go through.
Punishable by a fine of $250,000 and a stay of 5 years in federal prison.
Federal prison.
He's probably just showing off because he thinks the lady's a dick.
Because of my big promotion that I had coming up.
Oh, if he's gonna do this, he's gonna get something out of it.
Oh, he wants to be promoted to Bob Spalding's position.
Well, it's essentially he's realizing in this moment, if I'm gonna go through with this, and
I have leverage.
I have leverage. I'd probably push it a little too far, to be honest.
You're going to go to Alaska this weekend?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there wasn't a 90th party. She made it up.
Promote you to editor? No.
Then I quit, and you're screwed. Bye-bye, Margaret.
Ooh, he's got leverage now.
I'll make you editor. Fine. If you
This
do
is a little
the
too easy
Alaska
for him.
weekend and the immigration interview,
Is it?
I will make you.
You would think that she, being like as scary as she is in the office, would have a little bit more pushback.
And you'll publish my manuscript. Ask me nicely to marry you.
I'd put my purse down.
If I was him, I'd be doing this just to like send a message.
Okay, this is definitely a kink to someone
Having a girl get on her knees.
in the street, but like a normal bossy woman.
You know all the answers to these questions about me.
Scary, isn't it?
Oh well, I mean he is
Yeah.
her assistant.
Where's Dad?
Oh, you know your father, he's always working. Never mind about him, where's your girl?
She is.
They're like, ah, that's it.
I guess the word girl is inappropriate. You're woman.
Now, do you prefer being called Margaret or Satan's mistress?
Okay. Ho, 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 ho. They must have talked about her all the time.
Yeah.
She's kidding.
Oh, okay. But thank you so
She's
much.
Oh,
not.
she's getting. she's embarrassed that she thinks people talk her. Oh, his last name's Paxton. Is everybody in this town named Paxton?
He's Andrew Paxton.
Yeah.
Oh, so his
He's the
family's
heir.
like-
He's the heir to Alaska. He owns Alaska. So like, why does he live in a apartment in New York? Does he just not want their money?
maybe he doesn't take the money from. Yeah. Maybe he wants to make it on his own as an editor.
This is the last of them.
Oh, he just threw it.
Oh, 5-second rule.
Dude, he hates her. And now he's in a position where he can reveal it.
No, I can't swim.
Hence the boat.
He's like, you idiot. We're not swimming to the house. The life jacket.
That's such a nice boat.
Can you tell the difference between a good boat and a bad boat?
Yeah. The way it is. That boat's nice.
That's their hotel.
That is your home?
She's like, this is like Get Out.
It is. Because she's such a bitch.
They have 3 houses next to each other.
That's such an insane house.
Houses.
You know what? Time out, okay? This bickering Bickerson thing has got to stop. People need to think that we are in love. So
Bickering means you're in love, from what I've learned. Is this family or is this like 4th grade teacher or
what does a
something?
book editor do?
That's a great question, Louise. I'm curious to know the answer myself.
Who's this?
Oh.
He's estranged, that's why. Well, I guess not really, but like he doesn't like his dad. Or his dad put too many pressures on him. I'm guessing, well, dad is probably the reason why they have money. Or
Yeah.
maybe he like inherited it, whatever it is. He looks like one of those people.
He looks like he's
And
the big dick.
He probably said, son, you're going to take over the family business. You're going to be doing this. Like, do a man's work. And he's like, no, I want to be a book editor.
So, why don't you
And
tell
because the
us
dad
what
shit on being a book editor,
Yeah.
she's going to take offense to that and they're going to be a team. There always needs to be a villain to like get them to love each other.
No, Louise Andrew's not an editor. He's an editor's assistant.
Oh, dad's a dickhead. The dad is an asshole.
Yep.
She's your meal ticket, and you brought her home to meet your mother.
No, she's not my meal ticket, Dad. She's my fiance.
It actually makes sense why he doesn't want anything from his family. Because
Exactly.
It's his dad.
Margaret and I are getting married.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Watching where?
This is such an awkward thing to say, by the way, to announce when you're not standing together.
Yeah.
Who has ever announced you're getting married solo? And then you're like, hey, come out here.
Here, pumpkin. All right.
I like that one of his conditions was I have to announce when we're getting married.
And
he
you
ju-
don't
ju-
know
just-
when?
And he just picked a horrible random ass moment.
Brilliant timing.
Ah.
Who's
Ooh.
this? Is this his
She's gonna
childhood
be
love?
childhood love interest.
Hi.
Oh, God, this is
She's got big blue ass eyes.
Oh, you can call me Grace.
Oh, wow.
So the mom invited her as a surprise, thinking that. I don't think the mom knew that he was bringing home a girlfriend.
Andrew and I.
She has to paint a
Andrew and
painting
I
in
were
her mind
about
right now.
to celebrate.
Well, she also here's the big part is that she's so aromantic she doesn't know it sounds good.
And when he held back the tears and finally caught his breath, he said to me,
Margaret, will you marry me? And she said, yep, in the end. I was hungry.
All the women are like, oh, that sounds nice.
Exquisite.
Andy, you are so sensitive. Hand cut confetti.
Hey, let's see a kiss. You two cuties.
Who says that? Let's see a kiss. Let's see a smooch. Yeah, just make out.
Hey, just her on the table, bro.
Yo, tongue punch each other. That's fine. That's appropriate.
That was awkward.
You can't do like a mouthing like
Give her a
tonguey-
real Grandma wants to see some action.
Gammy wants some gum.
I
For
don't know
like
if Margaret has had a sexual encounter
no, she seems very like
in the
asexual.
last 5 years.
Okay, that's long. It would be
And
so.
that's when it clicked.
It would be very awkward to do like a tongue mouthy
clicked.
kiss in
She-
front of everybody.
She just fell in love with him.
Neither of them have had a romantic moment in years because she's a busy worker person and he's
And he slaves her.
Well, and
I mean,
he,
she slaves him.
He's had to take off dates. They mentioned this earlier that he had to cancel dates for her.
Snuggle, don't we, honey?
Huge snugglers.
Ooh, a dog.
What is it? Oh,
What is it? It's
Dude,
a
that
little
is-
polar
it's a
bear.
lump. She's really cute.
Use this. It has special powers.
Oh God.
what kind of special powers?
Absorbance.
Call it the baby maker.
The baby maker.
There's like 90-year-old cum on it.
Oh yeah.
So good night, everybody.
Old semen demons.
This is the weird thing about like getting married that like freaks me out is everybody is like so aware of what's going on. They're like, hey, like my grandchild, you're gonna tonight. Hey.
I don't think that's weird.
It's just like it's awkward.
Sweet dreams. Bye.
It's also like, what time is it? It's broad daylight out.
In Alaska right now, it depends on the time of the year, but this could be midnight.
I don't think you should call him darling. That feels weird. Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna
no.
let the dog out.
Kevin!
Listen, I get that you're rich and like a businesswoman, but like, who doesn't shut doors?
Kevin! She's not used to doing anything, bro.
No, nothing will happen to Kevin.
What do you mean?
Nothing will happen to Kevin. Nothing will happen to Kevin.
Corey, no! Corey, no!
Look at him.
They take goats.
Oh God, it is.
Okay, that's CGI.
Good catch. That dog would have holes in it, unfortunately.
Yeah, those talons are insane.
Oh, he took the phone?
What a head bird.
It is.
Relax, right? We'll order another phone, same number. We'll go into town tomorrow and we'll get it.
Really?
Yeah.
You made it sound like a not a big deal, but like that.
He's used to putting out fires.
If you touch my ass one more time, I will cut your balls off in your sleep.
That's exactly who you want to get married to.
Apparently, I wasn't the most gracious of hosts last night.
You don't say.
It is strange that he's this much of a as a dad, and the mom is like so nice.
Point is, I owe you an apology.
Wow, he reached out his hand and said, "I owe you an apology," but didn't say, "I'm sorry." That's the rich person apology.
You have responsibilities here. I think I've been more than understanding about your goofing off in New York. I need you.
Goofing off.
I've been more than
I
understanding
bet
about
you're building your career that
your
you like.
your little shit, whatever the.
Dog
I love
yeah.
the dichotomy. Like,
You're
I've
slow.
been so understanding. Listen, I've been more than gracious about whatever
Your pathetic
work, your hobby.
Playing around.
Here
and
we
come
go
home.
again. When are you going to start taking what I do seriously?
Well, when you start acting seriously.
I've had this conversation with my mom many times.
I wish you had another son, I really do. One who wanted to stay here, one who wanted to take over the family.
What is the family business besides just owning Alaska?
Probably that.
To this guy, middle class is probably up to making like $1 million a year. What do you call this outfit? Is it like a vest?
A little butler.
It's like a
bussy boy.
Yeah, it's like a bib. Oh God!
Is it appropriate?
It's not really, but it's like there's a little bit of okayness that comes with a bachelorette party.
There is.
Well, I mean, we dated in high school and all through college, but
Yeah, that's f***ing serious.
Yeah, we dated for like 7 years.
That's like a decade.
he proposed.
Whoa.
He said he wanted to elope and run away to New York with me. And I said no.
The age difference here feels stark. Like, what is the gap?
I don't think it's that bad.
I'm just curious. Maybe it's just their attitude, but like Sandra Bullock's character seems like so much older and more mature in a way. Not that this girl's immature, but she just seems like younger and like more bubbly and like
She is.
carefree.
It's best to leave him alone. Come on.
If he's angrily swinging an axe with his headphones and you can't hear him, yeah, leave him alone.
I just had a frank conversation with him about his future.
That's nothing.
I only get to see him every 3 years because of you.
The
She was
alarm clock went
trying
off?
to eavesdrop. The
Yeah.
dog's like, "You're eavesdropping!"
You are gonna fix this, Joe. I mean it. Fix it now.
This is a very realistic conversation that I
Yeah.
imagine happens to a lot of people, minus the whole rich thing. That's so far away. Who puts the towels that far away?
Oh my god, so far, Corey.
From the bathroom?
The dog, dude.
Oh, he's gonna take a shower too. Oh boy, look at what this is gonna look
Look
like.
at this little predicament.
They're gonna be naked together, sort of. How does this happen? How? Whoa! The one time that anyone has ever been like, we were just naked independently and I slipped and fell on him.
Oh, my penis.
What are you even doing home? Did he just jump me out of nowhere? What's that?
I didn't mean to.
Oh my god, what a
Oh my God,
coinky.
what drama? You guys are getting married. Shut the f up.
What's the deal with you and your father?
Oh my god, she cares.
Sorry, that question is not in the binder.
Aw, they like care, but like they're awkward as f.
Yeah.
She's telling him about
My
herself.
first concert was Rob Bass and
DJ Easy Rock.
She's opening up because she's learning that he has a bad relationship with his dad, even though like he has everything that someone could want,
Yeah.
which is basically just money. And she's
Never
like,
played a video game.
Heights every Christmas. It's my favorite book.
this is good. She's opening
This is
up.
good.
I like her character at times. I think she's awkward as fuck, but like who
As
isn't?
a man in over a year and a half.
That's
I'm
not that
surprised
long.
by
That is not that long.
That isn't.
And,
Or maybe we're revealing some things.
it takes two to make it out of side.
Slightly wholesome.
I know who they are. I just wanted to hear you sing it.
He's so like catty
Yeah.
that you can't trust anything he says unless it's like.
Well, he has some
joke.
riz.
Well, of course he does. He's Ryan Reynolds. But he's using his cattiness to like get her out of her shell.
You are a very, very beautiful woman.
Ooh. Turn on the flirt, but there's a but.
There's a bot. Spoon me. That was,
Oh, he got a boner. They're so f***ing awkward.
yeah.
This mom is precious.
Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls? Oh my god, I'm starving.
It's a terrific idea.
We want to get married here tomorrow.
Stole his thunder. He had a whole presentation.
It's Cammy's big birthday tomorrow night. We don't want to ruin it. That's,
What was their plan for getting married? Just doing it like quietly?
Yeah, they're probably gonna raw dog it in a chapel or some shit. Like,
Really excited.
I feel bad for the mom. Like she wants this so bad because she doesn't see him
Yeah,
at
she's
all.
really sweet.
And he's also an only child.
yeah. So this is their one opportunity for that.
When my mom finds out that this whole thing is a sham, she's gonna be crushed, and my grandmother's gonna die.
They do seem like the kind of family that he tells them everything. So I'm
Yeah,
curious
they
like
seem
what
really sweet
what his
together.
plan was. Like tell him, hey, by the way, it was a fake thing.
It's not like we're gonna be married forever. We'll be happily divorced before you know it. We'll be fine.
Oh, she's touching him though. This is not something that you do if you're not planning on getting married.
I'm trying to calm down, but
But
yeah.
like this is touch. Touch is a love language. One of them.
Keep my man happy. I don't want to leaving me for another woman.
She's being quippy, but I feel like she's being completely sincere.
Oh, yeah, I know.
She's getting overwhelmed.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna go out.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think she's like subtly catching feelings for him.
You think she's like emotionally
She's like an emotional
Distraught.
cavern. She has got nothing.
an
in there.
emotional cavern?
Yeah, and like anything that's filling it up is making her feel good, and she didn't expect to feel good like talking to him like this.
Just fine.
Why is she doing like the Little Red Riding Hood? Is like a wolf gonna come out? If I heard this, I would think it's the drum beat of the row team on the lake. This is not what I thought it
What
would
is
be.
th-
Is
who
that
is
is that
this?
grandma? The only person I can think of is grandma.
Is she doing a baby making ritual? Why is this some hereditary shit?
But it's play for laughs.
King Paimon.
Come, see how I give thanks to Mother Earth.
How do you give thanks to what? Do you in the woods?
If she starts like sacrificing a baby or some
In the woods?
to the sweat drop down my balls.
Yeah, your Gammy wanted me to, chant from the heart.
Balls? That's what came to your heart?
She's getting jealous. I wonder how Andrew feels about her. He proposed and she said
About
no.
Margaret?
Yeah.
Or-
No, but the other
Oh,
girl.
about
He
Gert.
proposed, he proposed and said, hey, let's move to New York. I want to be an editor. And she said, no, I'm not leaving. Do you think he has moved on?
Probably bittersweet.
So it was nice to see Gertrude, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
She looked really pretty today.
That was a loaded statement.
I like that they're walking 5 feet apart.
It's girl stuff. You'd hate it.
Girl stuff.
But come on.
What could be girl stuff? You already did all the girl stuff.
Do what we're gonna do.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe this is happening.
Wedding dress shopping. Because they think they're going to have the wedding that day.
Nice. Or maybe we could come to you too.
I would like that very much.
Oh, she's going to start bawling.
Because she doesn't get to see her son often, and that's her only offspring.
Are you all right there?
Is that a tear? Is that an emotion coming out? You almost forget halfway through this movie that she's supposed to be a bitch.
Yeah.
And like, I still don't get it.
Well, she's like, she's on her bounce back.
I've seen through this all along. She's always been sentimental.
Yeah, she probably just had walls up because she's grown up in a tough life. Losing
Yeah.
both of her parents at 16 is really f***ing hard.
She just didn't even seem that bad to me from the beginning.
She's f***ing rolling in that thing.
I didn't think she knew how to drive a boat.
This is sad. This is really f***ing sad.
Yeah, but it'd probably be a little bit different if they weren't screaming.
And I said, well, why don't we come up and see you instead? And give you necklaces, and you have all that here. And you
Is there gonna be a line where it's like, just stop, stop, and they stop the boat? Because there's no reason for this to not happen and just stopped.
Is she gonna fly off? Oh my god. Oh, she is gonna fly off.
There's one f***ing thing in cubic f***ing miles of ocean.
This is like the dragon in season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Oh, she can't swim. I forgot she said that.
This is the part where he saves her
Yeah.
and then they fall in love. This is the come.
But this is like the climactic moment for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, she can't swim. This is a little bit bad.
I'm glad they didn't like have him jump into the water for her unnecessarily.
Well, what would that have done?
Nothing. It would be stupid. She said, "I'm sorry."
Well, because so in this movie she's supposed to be like the evil business person, but like the most evil-ish business person is the dad who won't apologize.
Yeah.
And the dad's like, huh, maybe you are good for each other. Maybe making a couple $1 million a year isn't so bad. Ron?
Mother is never to hear about any of this.
I'm still holding out hope that it's not that.
Told you I'd check up on you.
No, you f***ing didn't. You don't go in person to do
penis
that.
wrinkle.
The thing is, okay, this again doesn't really make sense. It's like, I never mind.
I got a phone call from Mr. Gilbertson here who told me that if you were lying, and he strongly believes that you are, he would send you to prison.
Oh.
That's all?
Take the deal.
I don't think so.
Why would the dad just automatically believe that it's fraudulent?
Cause he's an asshole.
We fell in love. I asked her to marry me. She said yes. I'll see you at the wedding.
I think the only reason this scene would be here is because the dad is actually like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They fell in love. They're good. They're gonna have to figure out the whole work dynamic still. That's a little bit awkward. But besides
that'll go swimmingly. That is the most modest dress possible.
it is so
You know the word everyone's
ancient.
obsessed with on social media right now? Demure.
Yeah, this is very demure, very
This
mindful.
is very demure. Is she gonna freak out?
I don't know. Oh, the agent's there. He shouldn't be invited to this wedding.
He is there?
Yeah, he's on the right.
We are gathered here today to give thanks.
He's speaking in his Greg Doucette voice.
He's screaming.
I have a bit of an announcement to make about the wedding.
No one loves off-script improv at weddings.
I'm a Canadian with an expired visa.
Oh, they hunt Canadians in
who was
Alaska.
about to be deported.
This is not a good thing to say.
So
But it's honest.
I blackmailed him to come up here and to lie to you.
Why?
This is bad.
But now the deal is off.
Why would you do this when the agent is right there? Also, what is the penalty for her? She just gets deported. He goes to jail.
Let me get my head on straight, okay? I'll explain everything later. I'm sorry.
Sag.
I don't understand the motivation to do this besides, like, confessing. But, like, why? Why confess? They don't deserve
It's
to know.
because she saw how sweet of a family it was.
You can still lie your way in and then also, like them.
And then lie your way out?
Yeah. Well, not even lie your way out. Just stay. Just stay forever.
You were right. This book is special. I lied because I knew publishing meant I'd lose you as an assistant. I'll make sure we buy this before I leave. Have an amazing life.
Dude! He just fell in love with her from reading that note.
Wait.
Look at Margaret sliding in. She's like, oh, there's
That's
an
not
opportunity.
Margaret. That's Gertrude.
Oh.
Margaret's the one who wrote the letter.
Yeah.
I just feel...
Crazy how we're both naked in your bedroom right now. Wait,
Crazy how I'm inside of you in bed right now.
Crazy how we're both naked right now. It's like, what do you mean? We're not. I'm wearing clothes. Yeah, but we're all naked under our clothes.
And you're about to be naked over your clothes, too.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I just feel... You know what the problem is?
That you feel? Stop feeling. Be a man. Don't feel.
Because she doesn't have the decency, the humanity to do it to my face. 3 years. 3 years.
Gertrude's like, I don't know what to do with this information.
You have 24 hours to head back to Canada.
24 hours?
What
That's
happens
such
if
a
you
fast
don't?
deporture.
What happens if you
Deporture.
don't? Deporture. Oh, and Betty White raises her voice about 1
Is she
decibel.
dying? No.
I think she's pretending to have a heart attack to get attention. This is what something a cool old lady would do. She'd pretend to start a scene so that they stop. Oh, never mind. Whoops.
They're still cool though, I guess.
You two need to stop fighting.
Okay, halfway there.
Take us to the airport, please.
Well, what are you faking a heart attack, right?
Come on. Well, the only way I can get you two to shut up and get us to the airport.
The emergency people are like,
I
fuck
knew it.
you.
I know Betty White when I see her.
I need you to stop the plane.
Is everybody on this state? Are they in this family?
Maybe that's not her flight.
No, that's definitely her flight. Guess you're gonna have to hijack and become an actual terrorist to get her back.
Mistake.
Yes. What?
What? Ah, your assistant.
Here it is. Here's the classic romance move.
He's not wearing a suit.
Slowly walking at the person and licking them lips.
Margaret.
I need the boxes to go out today. I want to make sure everything is.
Imagine he's deported to Canada.
Damn.
They're all like, you're allowed to do that?
Things changed when we kissed.
Whoa! People in the background are like, blah, 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 blah. Business stuff.
Marry me.
Margaret Paxton, heir to the Paxton Alaskan throne.
Trust me. You don't really want to be with me.
Yes, I do.
You're rich.
Technically, he doesn't know anything about her.
She's rich. Well, I mean, not as rich as him, but still. I'm scared. You're scared of marriage? Whoa, drop the
real
f***ing phone.
kiss.
Crowd
And everyone
murmurs.
starts jerking off.
If you kiss someone passionately at the climax of a movie, you
murmur.
don't want people murmuring.
What do you want them cheering?
Cheering, yeah.
Murmuring
or
is good.
booing at least.
You two are engaged again.
Is this the same guy? Is there anyone else in this office?
No, he's the only person that works for this entire function of the government.
It's because one wrong answer, I'm gonna take you down.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed
you've already
to
said that.
miss information about your partner.
I would do it on purpose. Just be like, you're about to get deported.
What's their name?
Let's do it.
That was the proposal. It's a great ass movie.
That's a good rom-com. A
I
lot of
liked it.
rom-coms are cheesy. That one's actually good because it has this really, really unique thing called character development, which is
All rom-coms have the exact same.
they
amount of
have
character.
no. The rom-coms typically have the transformation. where they're-
Rom-coms have like a stencil that they just kind of draw
They
over
do.
every single
It's
one.
like they put a stencil on and they come over the stencil, and then whatever's left sticks.
As you can tell, Nick barely passed art class. Well then, if you like this movie and you want to watch the whole thing,
you know where to go.
Go to our Patreon to watch the uncut and uncensored version.
Thank
And
you, patrons. You guys are awesome.
you can vote on the next thing we watch.
You're the ones that helped pick this movie.
Yes. And like this video if you want it to get it to 4,000 likes, and we'll do the next movie
Miss Congeniality, perhaps.
that Sandra Bullock is in. Yes.
You guys like that one? Maybe what's the space one? Gravity? I don't want to
Space
do that
Jam.
one.
Gravity. That's not a rom-com.
Have you seen Gravity?
No, I watched Interstellar.
We need to go see that in theaters. Thank you guys for watching.